Hey everyone, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering a simple question. What is the quickest way I can learn ASL? ASL. I'm still learning. The tip I have for anyone that's interested in learning a new language, whether it's a spoken language or visual language, is one, you need someone to talk to so you can run experiments and do a lot of trial and error. But just like anything, learning a language takes a lot of time and a lot of iterations. So you actually have to spend time doing the thing. And that's hard for most people when we think and we go to school and we learn things from a book or something like that. So my theory and thinking when I was trying to learn ASL is, or a language, in fact, is you have to get out of that mindset and create some kind of methodology of where you're immersed. So people oftentimes struggle learning a language in school. I tried to learn Spanish in high school here in the United States, and it was difficult. Spanish for me didn't start clicking until I was in the military and stationed overseas in Spain, where in order to communicate with a cab driver or order something from a restaurant, I'm now having to learn to educate myself in some of the words, not all, but some of the things in order to get simple things from people in order to travel and enjoy my time living there. So that's oftentimes the easiest way for methodology of learning a communication method is complete immersion in the environment that utilizes that primary language form, whether it's in Spain and you're learning Spanish, or you're here in the United States and we're multicultural, but primarily spoken in schools and businesses and media is English. It's going to be hard to learn another language unless you're learning it in the home. So ASL is the same. So for me, me and my wife have been teaching ourselves ASL because our daughter, she's 3 and she has Down syndrome. And for years, she's struggled with her verbal capacity as she's grown and developed. And we've gone through different speech therapies to help her learn to talk. And we've gone to different medical professionals to test to see if she can hear us fine. And eventually, after like medically wise, she seemed to be okay, just wasn't talking. In order to get through to her, we just started using ASL to sign. And we just started off with the basics of just trying to get needs of her. Yes and no, mom and dad, and food or water or stuff like that. And very quickly, in the amount of time, we found that she had a pretty good understanding of her environment, of all the things we need, because she went from having one word, mama, to we had 25 signs in a week. So we were like mind blown of how we went about our daily routines and stuff. So my wife and I just immersed ourselves in our own new language for us to learn and communicate amongst ourselves with our toddlers. So that's how we went about it. At home, we're immersed. When my kids are home, I'm speaking with my daughter one on one, using and flailing all my signs and just being really bad at it because I've only been at it for 6 months. So I just give myself an ability and some room to learn and grow and experience and let her learn with me. And I just try to fill gaps. And another little secondary tip is if you're learning ASL, just talk, right? It's not like a verbal language where if you're speaking Spanish or German or Japanese, you have to convert your normal primary spoken language that you think in your head or something. ASL is a visual language and you're a hands talker. So you can do both. So that's been really fun of just being able to communicate verbally and through our signs. So we get to do both. And so our children learn auditory language and a visual language at the same time. So they're learning both through osmosis of me and my wife just talking with our daughter and trying just to get out in front of her and just working on basic needs for her. If we find that there's a gap in her understanding of things as she's learning and growing and trying to understand what that thing is, we introduce the new words to her. So she learns the verbal word and the visual sign together. And it takes a lot of practice with her, but eventually she'll grab onto it. So at this point in her education, I think she's up to 50 to 100 some unknown words, and she'll sign with me back and forth. And you can probably see her in the back. So I hope this video was helpful for anyone that's interested in learning. Just a helpful way. Just keeping it simple, keep your life simple. Don't overstress it. Now, if you're trying to learn because you need to talk to an adult that's higher level of language capacity, that's not something that I'm integrated with. For me, I'm just educating and teaching a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So it's humbling because I'm at their level and I just get to be out just a little bit in front of them. If there's a little gap, hey, like today, like this week, we learned laundry. And why we learned laundry is because my daughter, when she gets home from daycare and she's going to take a bath or something, she undresses and handles her business. And we were teaching her how to handle her own chores. So she cleans up after herself and she does her cleaning and organization at the end of the day after she's done playing. And so she's learning life skills. And then we introduce these little words here and there for her to do. Like yesterday, she was helping me make, I think it was rice. So rice would be new. And I was about to say put something in a bowl. I was like, it was in a bowl, and I almost forgot. But it wasn't soup or yogurt. So hope you enjoyed this. And let me know what your guys' thoughts or critiques are. Any advice for me for as I move forward. I'm learning. I may be trying to help you guys give a tip through my experience through this journey of trying to self-development and growing with my kids, but I'm open to learn myself. So feel free to reach out to me and have a wonderful day.